Hello and welcome to Automation. We are almost a week into December, month that has grown synonymous with holidays, Christmas and Santa. So I guess it will be fitting to do a build in this theme. And today is a day of Saint Nicholas, broader known as Santa Claus. So I guess it would be the best moment for a design fitting this subject. I know not everyone is into celebrating that stuff. I do not consider myself as a Christmas person too, but still gonna try to do my best at designing a Santa sleigh. Oh, and I have not found any mods fitting this theme, so I am going to improvise and likely create a driving disaster. My overall plan is to make an UTE that is all-wheel drive pickup, so it can fit all the gifts in the bag and carry them on to their destination. Anyway, let's pick a body and carry on. I was thinking about something with very big wheelbase, something like this one. Let's make it light so it can figuratively fly. So let's go with carbon fiber, monocoque, carbon fiber again. I don't know what engine placement should I go here with, as I'm planning to make it a V8. I don't know what will fit our engine in there. In terms of suspension, I went with McPherson strut on the front and multi-link in the back. Now to the engine. I already know how to name it, sorry. Yeah, so that is the name of our engine. Rudolph the V8 engine. So we are going with V8, 90 degree. Again, let's go with something light. I would like it to be 5.4 liters. Don't know if it will be even possible. We will see. Yeah, dual overhead cam, 4 volts per cylinder. All see head material. And now to the crank, conrods and pistons. Again, here looking at weight, so billet steel, lightweight titanium, lightweight forged, but it will lower our max torque. We will see. I might need to change it to forge later on. Balancing mass, let's go with none for now. It will likely need a harmonic damper anyway. Well, not changing much here. We will come back for compression, cam profile and the rest later. Just going to set the RPM limit at 7000. No turbo this time. Fuel injection. Let's go with multi-point EFI. Or maybe direct, but that's... I will decide later. Intake race. So yeah, let's go for race. Leaded fuel and avgas once again. Here we are going for tubular mid headers, dual exhaust, mufflers, because we don't want to go deaf in BeamNG later. And engine is making right now almost 600 Newton meters and 460 horsepower. I guess we could go with that, but I want to tune it a bit and maybe make it so it can reach even higher powers. Yeah, so let's start the tuning with changing the compression way up. 12 to 1 should be fine. Cam profile, I don't want it to be too high. We don't need it anyway, this kind of aggressive curve. No need for stiffer springs and lifters too. We need some balancing mass. Maybe we can go with harmonic damper but set to 0 again. What's better anyway? Yeah, I guess the harmonic damper set at 0 is much better than none set to high. Yeah, much better throttle response there. Well, if it's leaded fuel, maybe we should go with carburetor. Wonder how the sound changes if we change it from injection to carb. Yeah, it kills our engine, that's for sure. Oh yeah, because the intake was changed. Yeah, let me fiddle with the sliders a bit, see what I can come up with. Yeah, so that's what we are right now. 555 Newton meters and almost 500 horsepower. I decided to change the cam profile a bit by adding it, giving this engine a VVT and VVL. VVL profile is set quite high, as you can see, and our VVL RPM are at 5000, so that's basically giving us some late power. That is quite nice. And now I should go for the exhaust tuning. I guess we need some more headers, or not, because again it's restricting our engine for some reason. I don't know why. It is very, very strange, the way it is getting calculated, because changing the headers all along would fix our problem. Yeah, like you can see. I guess I like this curve much more than this one. So we are going with tubular long headers now. And I guess that would be it in terms of tuning. Yeah, that's that, but I guess we should paint the engine in fitting colors. Fitting colors that are, of course, red and white. Yeah, and that's the final look of the engine itself. As you can see, I used a lot of red paint here, and the engine itself is this grayish color. Let's say it is white, not really, but just squint and you will see it. Anyway, we should go and design this car now. Yeah, so this is the basic color of our car, red and white, and I just noticed you can paint the wheels on this one, so we could do something like that. Oh, it looks cursed. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to stay with that for now, at least. We'll see later with what I can come up with in terms of design. Okay, let's carry on. Yeah, so I just changed the trims a little bit. Basically moved the front bumper forwards, the rear bumper, moved it a little bit, gave it some texture right there, and made the bed longer. Same for the hood. Also, I changed a few things in Drivetrain so we can see the engine already, because I want to see it in this build. Yeah, so now we are off to go with the fixtures. I guess the first thing to do would be the front end. Yeah, this is the state of the front end as of now. I decided to get rid of this trim on the front, as it was ruining all of my headlights and the grills. It was not fitting at all, so this is what we are working with now. I am not sure what to do with this front end. I do not consider myself any good at designing these new cars or modern inspired cars. I don't like them, that's for sure. Especially the SUVs. Their design is quite strange to me. But I guess the lower end here is fine. I just need to extend this white piece all the way to the wheelbases, so it acts like kind of like a bumper piece. I want it to be all around the car anyway, or at least I will try to do so. I don't know how it will shape on this body. Well, let me get back to trying the headlights out. Well, I guess I am done with the front end here. And you might be concerned, what the hell is this thing on the front? Well, I decided to give this car that I promptly named Santa Mobile a snowplow. So the Santa has no problems with going through the snow in the winter. So yeah, that's what it is. It looks ridiculous, covers the part of my work on the front here, but I guess that's for the better with this one. Sadly, I can't cover the headlights, which, well, I am not happy with, but I have no other ideas what would fit here. I might make them bigger. Yeah, they break a bit. I don't know. Well, but as you can see, this is what we will be rolling with in terms of the front. I might fiddle a bit with this scoop here to make it look nicer, maybe, I don't know. I guess I should move on to the other parts of this build. There's also an interior to be done in here. Maybe something on the side, or hood scoop else. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Yep, I gave it stacks and painted them white, cause that's what the good boys do. Oh, this build. And the only thing that it has in common with Santa is a color scheme for now. I don't know if I will do anything else fitting that theme. I've got some ideas, but I don't think they will be possible to create in automation. Well, we will see what comes up. As you may or may not know, the Santa Claus is from northern Sweden, so I basically gave him a Swedish license plate. So he's nice and legal, at least inside of Europe. But I don't think anyone would allow this kind of a truck to drive freely on European roads. Just look at it. And I am not even finished with it. Okay, with the body design done, I guess I have only inside left, but first I would like to try to make it more like a Santa Claus, a Santa sleigh, that is, and build a stack of gifts in the bed in the back. I don't know how it will turn out. I've got an idea. I want to use these 3D pieces basically and stack them upon themselves. Maybe give them a little bit of detail. I don't know. Let me try that. I can tell you now that this is a lot of work. A lot of work. And I know I could do it in BeamNG.drive. I am sure that there's some kind of Christmas mod in BeamNG, so we could fill the bed with gifts and whatnot, but I want to do it this way. And this way we won't lose anything, because they will be fixtures fixed in a place, locked. Well, I don't know how it will come out. Guess we'll see. And yes, elves did not do any good job with filling this thing with presents. As you can see, there's a lot of gaps and empty spaces that could be filled with more of them, so Santa wouldn't need to do so many trips. But that's not our issue right now, so we will carry on. That took a lot of time, but I'm done. Well, I gave the ribbon only to the last present, the biggest one, as you can see, and it was a hard piece of work. I don't even want to attempt to give the ribbons to every present in here. I don't think I would finish it in a week if I started doing it. So we are ending this build, at least the outside design here, and now the last thing to do for me is to give it mirrors, which I forgot till now, and the interior. The interior shouldn't be that hard. So I'm done with the interior. Usual for this build, at least, color scheme that is white and red. I don't want to fully fit it. It's quite simple, but it will do for its role. So right now we should move on to the rest of the build, so that is tuning the other parts, setting it right. So let's go to the drivetrain. Yeah, and here I think it would be best to go with 4x4 and maybe an automatic gearbox, 8 gear. Let's say the Santa wants to drive comfortably, so that's what we are going with. For the top speed, I've got no idea what this car will be able to make, but I guess if he wants to deliver the gifts fast enough, we will aim at 300 kilometers per hour, maybe a bit longer ratios, and differential will be manual locker or automatic locker. Let's go with manuals because it's better for off-road. Yeah, so moving on to the tires. We want all terrains here, cause we will be all out on the snow and other type of ground. I want these wheels to be huge. Maybe not 25s, but still, oh, they break a bit. So let's go with 25s, 860s. Well, it seems like these wheels are broken, so I might need to change them. Damn. Yeah, so these rims are partially broken here because our wheels are huge, so I can go back to my original idea of making this car have wheels like that. So yeah, it will look very, very strange in BeamNG.drive, but who cares? Okay, this is too much, I think. Yeah, so let's move on. Carbon fiber rims, just for the weight. Onwards, carbon ceramic 6 pistons. We don't see our brakes here anyway, but I guess we will need massive ones, because this truck is massive and it will weigh a lot, even though I am used the best materials in terms of the weight. Let's go with off-road skid train, nothing else changed here. We don't have a rear bench, so none. Handmade, luxury, only the best for Santa. Electric variable, ABS, advanced 2000s. Well, it does not weigh that much, 1800 kilos for now. We are left only with suspension. So let's go with semi-active and comforts maybe. This car won't handle well, but this is not the purpose of this build. Can made it right really high, and that's what I am going to stick with. Maybe I will make the rims a little bit bigger even, or rather the wheels itself. Do they still brake? That's the question. They seem to do so. So this is the max we will get out of them. Yep. Yeah, let's stick with that. Well, our braking power is not enough on the front, at least. We have all the brakes in the rear we need. So, as always, front force going up, rear force going down. Or maybe not that much. We can give it a little bit more race path type. Yeah, it's fine. 30 meters to stop from 100 kilometers per hour should be good. Yeah, let's go with off-road skid tray. Doesn't change much. We are generating a lot of uplift, a lot of understeer. Well, we won't drive very fast with it anyway. 313, 311 max speed here. So let's go for comfort ratios maybe. Yes, something like that. Maybe 7-speed gearbox. Is it better? Any better? No, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, in suspension I just changed the camber and made the sway bars harder, so it won't roll that easily. What warnings do we have? Front drift is very hard compared to grip. Well, I don't think so. Maybe a bit. Yeah, guess that's fine. We could make the rear tires a little bit smaller too, because they are way too big. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay, so that's the final look of the car. 1800 kilos, 545 horsepower, and I am not sure how many Newton meters. Yeah, around the same, 567. So this is the way I am going to export this car. So see you in a bit in BeamNG.drive. Okay, we are in BeamNG.drive now. Car exported. Looks fine, other than this smoke coming out of I don't know where. It looks like our brakes are smoking already, even though we are standing still. No idea. Okay, let's see how the engine works. Yeah, it's fine, like a V8. And the stacks I made are working actually, like you can see. The smoke coming out of them and the flames. But I don't know what's with the smoke coming from our wheels. It was supposed to be automatic gearbox and it has only 2 gears? Okay, so it seems the realistic gearbox is broken. Or no, I am getting into yeah, right now we are fine. My bad. Yeah, but suspension works like a charm. I guess I could do a proper off-road build one day. Because I am not that bad in suspension tuning, it seems. I thought it will be a lot more bouncy and it will kill itself by bouncing around, but it looks like it's just fine. Yeah, I guess we should try it on ice or snow. That should be around here on this map, on a grid map. See if it wants to move around. Well, there's the ice. We are sliding around. No way to go in a straight line. And no issues at mud, it seems. Let me lock the front and rear diff and try the ice again. Yeah, we are good to go again. But I don't think it will change much. So open this should help us here, really. They do not. Okay, let's try to get uphill with this thing. We are not far away. Yeah, we will be starting from still start without diff locks on. Let's go. It has some power. That's for sure. Let's try with differentials locked now. The diffs are locked. Oh, that's the reverse. It doesn't change much for this car. I want to try it on a different ground though and try to get up. Maybe on a first gear for a climbing. Yeah, no issues at all. It's an off-road beast. We also got a low range if we ever wanted to do proper off-roading with it. Let's go into first. I don't think it will make it on these rocks. Yeah, no way. But we were close. Rock climbing Santa Mobile. I guess to end things off I could race it off against something on a drag course, quarter mile that is. I am not sure what to pick, because this car is quite fast anyway. Okay, seems like our snowplow has a hitbox after all. It is not. Okay, or it does not. Its hitbox seems quite a bit broken. Well, we are not going to plow any snow in a BeamNG anyway, so it does not matter. Yeah, so I guess we should go to a drag strip and try it out there. It is pretty fast. It just won't start very well with the gearing I gave it. As you can see, it can even do a loop. Oh, or it could do a loop if I was able to keep it straight. Well, anyway, I'll see you in a bit on a drag strip. Would you look at that? A Christmas tree fell into our trunk. I don't think it will be staying there for long, as we are going to race in this one. I don't know if it will despawn or if it will stay with us if I start the quarter mile. Let's see. Well, it suddenly despawned and you can't add anything while you are inside of a mission. Well, we are racing against my other creation, that is the Hellhound. It is also V8, over 2000 kilos, and it has a V8 that is only 2.5 liters. So let's see. Who will win here? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, this time hopefully I will line it up without any issues. And will he line up? Yes. Now we are unaligned. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, we don't stand a chance here, sadly. But it was a close one. So we did it a quarter mile in 11.9 seconds, and we reached, I don't know what it was, almost 200? Oh yes, 197 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so this build was bye-bye tree, I guess. So this build was a bit on the side of silliness, as you can clearly see as this tree is whirling behind us. But it was quite fun, even for me. I'm sure you could tell. I hope you enjoyed it as well, as much as I did. Okay, so we'll be ending it off here. And as usual now, I would like to ask you to comment, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I will come up with more, that's for sure. Well, as of now, I have the Recreating Engines series ongoing. I'm sure you've seen at least one video of it. Probably the most popular one, that was the Ford RS200, or my take on Ford RS200. Yeah, next one is going to be a Boxer engine, but something special mixed and a little bit of on a cursed side. Yeah, so that will be all for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.